Bienvenidos, ¿cómo están? Bendecidos, que por fin aquí están.
So beautiful. Woo! So beautiful.
What is going on, guys? And welcome back to another episode of Your Neighbor's Garage, the unofficial podcast of the 9-5 motherfucking 6.
If you're still listening with us, thank you for keeping on with us for all these seasons and episodes. If you're new here, hello, my name is Pancho. This is my boy Fonz. Ed, who I thought was an intern, but I guess he's officially part of Your Neighbor's Garage. And Gus, this is season 5, episode 7.
Yep, that is correct. Episode 7.
Lucky number 7.
It's felt like we've taken so long to get through season 5 for some reason. Like, I felt like all the other seasons went like that, but like season 5 to me is feeling like
I think maybe because we've already settled.
Yeah, I think we're dragging it a little bit. As in, like, we took a week off because of the Ed had his vaccine and, you know, job schedules and stuff like that. And then also, we've been posting kind of weird. It feels like it's taking forever because we're recording like in the middle of the week and posting
at the end of
the week. So it's kind of like
because by the time we post a new episode, I'm like, we're already recording. So that's the thing that trips me out.
So it feels kind of weird. But what's it called?
Yeah, another episode.
Yeah, and if you don't know where you can find us on social media, Garage Society Co on Instagram, Your Neighbors G on Twitter, and Your Neighbors Garage on Facebook and on YouTube. You can listen to us live on Patreon. Oh, wow. I didn't know Cassie subscribed to us already.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Thank you. I guess we have someone that's willing to spend $10 a month.
What up, Cassie?
Yeah, we have another subscriber.
Sweet.
So if you're a special subscriber, you can listen to us live if you put in $5 a month into our Patreon. You could even put $1, but we appreciate if you put 5 or 10.
Or all of it, all your money.
Or listen, and also we prefer you all to watch us on YouTube at this point. Help us out with subscribing, liking, commenting. Tell us how you feel about the episodes, whether we suck, whether we don't suck. But if we do suck, at least you commented that we suck and we get that interaction.
Yeah. Any engagement helps. YouTube is a robot and they don't know what the difference is.
I want people to comment. Like, I love when I go to our videos and we see like some random ass comments. Like, I want more comments. Comment shit. Like,
Font sucks.
Yeah, like I love those comments.
Fuck that guy.
Like, tell me you hate me or something. I don't know. That'd be cool.
Oh shit. Okay. This guy's got his weird thing going on.
Yeah.
Hey, Fonz,
He just fetishizes his.
we're
anyone
talking
talks about him.
Oh yes,
dude, I love it.
I went out last weekend and literally every place I went to, someone was like, "Dude, where's Fonz?"
Keep going.
and where's Fonz? That's the question. Like they'll talk to me or whatever.
You shouldn't have mentioned that.
Dude, no, they'll talk to me or whatever, and then they ask, "And where's Fonz?"
Yeah, like I'm supposed to. You're supposed to know.
And
where
then
I'm
you're
at.
like,
Yeah.
"Am I not good enough for you? Like that you need Fonz or what?"
Ah, man, I apologize for the stream quality right now. My internet's being it's being stupid. So if it's laggy,
ridiculous.
yeah, it's being ridiculous.
Does it get the video quality though, or are we gonna be fine with the
No,
video?
because we're recording like separately.
Yeah.
So right now, only the people that are watching the stream are gonna.
Big shout out to
experience
Audio
it.
World too for having us our camera works being recorded separately, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, sure.
It
Audio
works
World
like
did
that.
that too, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Audio World does everything.
Danny's just sitting in his back. Yeah, I did that.
I guess I did
Just
that.
start giving them credit for everything, like Declaration of Independence, Audio World.
Yeah, for living.
Definitely.
Thank you. I wake up in the morning instead of
Audio
praying to
World.
God. I'm like, thank you, Danny.
Audio World's
Yeah,
gonna
thank
be
you,
the
Audio
next
World.
Skynet.
Damn, that'd be sick.
I think the next Tesla.
Oh,
Yeah.
Start buying
Hey,
stock.
did
gonna
y'all
be-
see that Dogecoin fucking spiked?
Yeah.
It went up
I
like
sold it
17
after a
cents.
day.
Dude, it's
Shit.
at 17 cents or some shit now, dude.
Wow.
It literally like doubled. And I hate it because I sold out really quick. And dude, I would have made so much money.
That's what
pissed.
I never
$20
understood.
isn't so much money.
It's enough.
No, I used to
no,
never-
I have like 100 some in it.
I used to never understand how people will get like addicted to like gambling and stuff. I used to think like, oh, you lose a certain amount of money, you're like, fuck this, I don't want to do it anymore.
Right.
But then I started buying like Bitcoin right when Bitcoin like had dropped. Remember, Ed, we bought some together and we were trying to hold that shit. But then I would start losing money and I was like, nah, like I'm settling. Like fuck this.
But that's if you do day trading. Day trading's addicting because of the accelerate. The thing that gets people like addicted to gambling and all this stuff is the rush.
Yeah.
And
Rush.
especially when the adrenaline that comes with it. So if you're doing like long-term stocks and stuff like that, there's no adrenaline to that. But when you do day trading where, you know, you're investing, going to pull out something in the day and stuff like that, where you're waiting for it to go up and down, that's where the acceleration comes in. It's the same thing with betting.
Honestly, Fonz, we need to take you to the Kickapoo, bro.
Dude, I've been to the Maquinitas once, and all I did was eat the free food. Like,
Dude, the Maquinitas place here, they have free food.
yeah.
They got free
I mean,
ice creams.
that's the only way. Like, they can get you in.
That's how they launder the money.
Yeah, no,
Dude, it's not legal. What they're doing is not legal.
But in Vegas, no, what they're doing is legal, except when they give you money.
Yeah.
They're not
You
supposed
get
to give you
prizes.
money.
What do they
You
give? They
win
give me
prizes.
prizes?
They're
Yeah.
supposed to give you. They have a
Toilet paper and shit.
Yeah, like Tide and shit, or like Downy and shit.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's like Peter Piper for adults.
But I don't get that. I get money.
It's like
You're not
that's
supposed to say that.
the illegal
Wow.
thing. Yeah.
Oops.
Where's
It's
the
muted.
yeah? Open up.
Gus gets banned from every fucking Maquinita in Laredo for exposing them.
No, but that shit's addicting. When I went to Vegas,
Everybody knows you
it's-
get money. Nobody goes there for Tide detergent.
me, everyone knows you get money.
You're such a fucking rat.
Dude, they all give money, dude.
That's
Everybody
not true.
I know.
Who gives money?
That's
I really,
not true.
I mean, I don't care. I support gambling and
You're
betting
gonna
and
tell
stuff
me
like
that you're gonna tell me the golden lucky eagle dragon gives money? Like, why is it always like some fucking bullshit name like that?
Yeah.
Like,
There's a
No, but
Mandinga.
But it's weird because I was gonna go to how addicting it is because of all the lights and stuff. Like when I went to Vegas, all those things, the machines and stuff like that. No, but actually, there's like, I don't want to say gypsies, but there's like a whole lot of people that are Chinese that go around the country and stuff like that and open up these businesses.
Oh wow!
And they live in like secret and stuff like that. That's why you see like when they arrest these people who operate these maquinitas.
yeah,
they're all
they
from
put out
China.
they put out like 15 vatos out of the back room. Like, you didn't even know they had that back room.
Yeah.
It's because, dude. Okay, so the one I went to, the one right here, that Danny's right here in front of near my house.
We don't speak
Yeah.
about locations.
Danny's, that used to be a Maquinitas place.
Yeah.
That was the first one I went to when I turned 18.
Yeah.
And I went in and, played some money, but that one was really nice. And then I went to another one called Mandinga on McPherson.
What was it called?
It was called Mandinga.
Mandinga.
Yeah, now it's called something else.
Yeah,
it's
now
called
it's like a restaurant now. No,
no, it's still
It's
Maquinitas.
Mandinga
Okay.
too.
No, it's like fish.
Mandingos.
It's called like fish bowl something or some bullshit. But you would go and you would play and you'd have the machine and there was guys walking around with bills, right? And like if you wanted change, it would give you change. And then you would you would win your whatever. You would press print and it'd print out a little paper and it said how much you won.
Yeah.
And you'd give it to the guy, and then or you would either give it to the guy or go to this door that had like a little slot.
Yeah.
And you would slide the thing in and the money would slide out. Like someone was there and they'd slide the money
like
out.
someone
That's
fucking
fucking because
No
it's
face.
illegal.
Yeah, no
to give
face,
money.
no
Yeah.
face.
It's just
nothing.
a door with a slit.
Yeah.
And you slide the patch in, and there's a line. You wait your turn in line, but you essentially just slide the fucking cash in. I mean the paper in.
Yeah.
They slide the cash out, and that's it. You walk away.
I've only ever been to like one Maquinitas, and I remember we went. They had like enchiladas and shit. That's what I was eating. But just by chance, I happened to sit on the number 7 machine. Right?
That's somebody's favorite seat.
Old ladies get mad.
I fucked it up for them.
Yeah,
You're
I
not,
fucked
if
it
you're
up
not,
bad.
if you're not playing, you should.
I've
be
never
sitting
been
down.
to Maquinitas.
No,
ever.
I'm sitting on number 7, and people keep coming in. And they're like, "Are you almost done?
Yeah.
Are you almost done? Are you almost done?" I'm like, "Damn, I just
Just like,
got here."
hey, go spend your fucking social security money somewhere else, bitch. Fuck off.
That's literally what it is, man. They have they'll like you'll see them rubbing the screen. And
Yeah,
le soban.
Yeah, like
But it's
but-
funny because like it's made to make you not win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, machines are.
I was
bad.
winning. Like, if you spend $5,
Yeah, dude, it was made to make not win, but I was winning.
no. In my mind, I was winning because I was watching the Chiefs game
Okay.
like on the projector, and I was
Right.
eating enchiladas
For free.
and I spent like $5 on the machine. Like,
Yeah.
where else can you do that? And someone's chain smoking Marlboro Reds next to me. Like,
No, but
that's
if
a
you,
win
if you,
to me.
No, but Vegas will give you free alcohol when you're on the machines and stuff like
wow.
Yeah. In Vegas, they'll give you the free alcohol if you're playing.
If you're playing.
And here, like, at the Mandinga place, they had free ice cream. They had a whole ice cream bin. So I was getting cookies. Dude, it was the best cookies and cream I've ever had.
It was like the.
It just hits alcohol. Just hits different when you're gambling too.
Oh, I
but if
wasn't
you really
drinking.
want to make money, I mean, just do like actual stuff where you're
In
like
control.
your brain, where you're in control, like blackjack, poker, and all this stuff. Or
But you have
even
to
betting
actually
on
get good.
Even betting on sports.
But you actually have to be good in
Yeah.
those.
I always thought the horse.
Hold up, Miguel says Gus snitching on all the places.
Bro.
Damn.
No, bro,
Dude,
but there's
everyone knows that they
Yeah.
get paid money. Like, that's
Yeah,
why they're
everyone
there.
knows, yeah.
Even the city knows. It's just like, I don't understand why they're not getting busted. Like, I don't get that.
it's
why-
because the guy that's busting them is too busy looking at girls working out
Oh. At where? At Gold's Gym?
at girls' gym. Yeah.
That's fucking funny.
My favorite thing.
No, I'm
though-
pretty sure the city just doesn't care.
I mean, it's not the city. It's the district attorney whether they want to prosecute or not. So that's not the
what I
city.
meant.
My favorite thing though
They
is
don't
that,
care.
is that every maquinitas
It's part
was
of the
like
culture.
It's part of the culture.
yeah, no, every maquinitas was like a Chinese restaurant at one point. Like they turn it from like China bowl to the maquinitas. The White Swan maquinitas.
Oh.
Like
No, but now that restaurant's
the
an
White
actual
Swan's a
Chinese
buffet now, yeah.
buffet now. Yeah.
damn, that's fucking funny.
No,
like
but
that.
even like in the South Route, the most random little fucking house or whatever.
Paradise Island.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Maquinita. There's one next to the Walmart on 83 and stuff like that, just there.
Just random buildings that
places.
just turn into maquinitas because they know people will go. Right?
Yeah, they know.
people will go. But the thing is, how do you?
It's like that thing you always say, Gus, if you build it, they will come.
Yeah, if you build it, they will come. That's from.
Yeah, I feel the same way with the car washes, bro. They're
oh,
building
Da-
up.
Dale Shine.
they're
bought
building-
Sonic.
They'll.
For no fucking reason.
I mean, the Sonic was already
was on its way out. Yeah.
on its way out.
But it's
This is
no,
Sonic.
but no, but
This
it
is a
didn't.
Pro
It didn't.
Stars
It didn't
podcast.
buy Sonic. Sonic just went to business, and Dale Shine people were like, "Hey, look, an empty lot."
Yeah. You're gonna blame them for
He
taking
didn't go out of
advantage?
business because the Dale Shine people
Yeah.
decided
okay.
to give them
I
money.
thought they bought him out.
No.
I was under the impression that they
I was
bought.
under
No.
that impression too.
I was under the impression that they went in with like shotguns. They're like, hey, like this is our business.
It's a-
Dale Shine,
Yeah.
bitch.
No, dude.
They should make a
but-
fucking T-shirt like that, like Dale Shine,
They're on Clark.
bitch.
They're on Clark. There's two car washes next to each other. It's a
makes
car
no
wash
sense.
and then like the Buffalo Pond and then
A car wash.
and then a car wash and they're both packed. Like I would think like they're friends, but no, bro, they're both packed.
No, dude, it
They're
blows
probably
my mind.
they're probably owned by the same person.
No, because they're different companies. One
No,
of
yeah.
them's the Aqua and the other one's some other one.
Yeah, like you wouldn't think that car washes would be so successful, but like motherfuckers be there at like 11 p.m. washing their car.
Yeah,
like,
I don't
Yeah.
get that.
I do that.
Why do you just wait?
And then they're
Wait
building
for what?
There's building another car wash
What do you
by
mean?
Arkansas and Saunders
You're
next to the
kidding me.
Popeyes.
What
You're
is
kidding
Yeah.
me.
Because it's not worth spending
Holy
taxpayer money
shit.
for such a spot. Yeah, see, Miguel gets it. You know, it's not worth spending taxpayers' money to bust these maquinitas. But what do you mean
What's-
what do you mean
what's
you
I don't
wash
know.
your
They
car?
waste our taxpayer money on a lot of dumb
Wait,
shit.
what's wrong with washing your car at 11 p.m.?
Well, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just like why can't you just wait?
Maybe
till
you've
the
been
next
working
day?
all day.
Yeah,
Maybe
Or-
you work
but,
during
like,
the day.
For me,
Look,
it's just
it's
like I don't plan my day, so it's just like all of a sudden I'll be like, I want to wash my car. It's 11 p.m. Who's open? You
But like,
know?
why do you want to wash your car at
I don't
11
know.
p.m.?
I don't. My brain was just like,
Maybe
hey, you should wash your
maybe
car.
he doesn't work 8 to 5, Gus. Maybe it works.
yeah.
Every brain is different,
During
man.
the day.
This guy doesn't work.
At 11 p.m., all of a sudden my brain's like, you should wash your car.
Some
Yeah.
people are productive as fuck at night.
I get that, but
No,
like,
it's just a
One time,
random.
one time I
specifically-
fixed this car problem I had that I've been putting out for months. I just did
Like
it
at
at
2
1 in the
a.m.
morning, bro.
Yeah, like
At what-
it's-
yo, y'all don't just like hey, maybe I should just sleep and wait.
No.
you do that.
You,
You
don't
just get
ever
bored,
like at
bro.
2 a.m. You're like, I'm gonna fix my life,
No,
and you just do everything.
I
You
hate
don't think
that
about
shit.
life?
I hate that shit because like you clean your room, like you do like 20 push-ups.
You do
You're
the
like
little things,
Yeah,
yeah,
you're
you're-
like this is it.
Yeah, we're
This is
gonna
where
do
I
it.
change. You go to sleep and you lose all momentum.
Yeah, you
Hey,
wake up and you're like, nah.
Hey, chat's going up. Brenda says I'll never forgive them for doing Sonic like that. Me either. Honestly, now I have to drive all the way to my fucking Mac Park and Hillside.
I've
to
said
get
it
Sonic.
once, and I'll say it again. Stars over Sonic any motherfucking day.
Bro,
It's
we
the
get
same-
that.
it's
You
the
also
same
go to
thing,
Long
bro.
John
It's
Silver.
the
I
same
don't know.
thing.
Stars over? No, but Stars is good.
Stars over
Yeah,
Sonic.
Stars is good,
Leah
but
says-
Sonic
I don't
is
know
probably
about
better.
over,
Yeah.
It's the gas station method of business. Oh yeah, it's the gas station method of business. That's for the car washes. That's what I was saying. Like they're on the same person.
Miguel actually says that Sonic started to die when United moved to the new building.
Fuck, that's true.
Yeah, because a bunch of middle schoolers don't have money to go buy shit, and because it became a middle school now, right?
Now it's
Yeah, and middle schoolers don't have the
They
freedom
don't got money.
after school or have the money to go walk.
See, I call
The
bullshit
Sonic.
on that because when I was in 6th grade, we would walk to Wendy's. We were at
If
by
you
United
build
Middle.
if you build it, they will come.
If you build it, they will come.
I mean,
know about
I'm sure
that.
I'm sure they lost money, bro.
It's like when I was in middle school, after school, the only money I had was $1.75.
Yeah.
And I remember because it was the specific amount to get hot, what's it called, the hot Cheetos with cheese and a pineapple soda.
and
that
I
was-
would only have like $1 too, because the paletero guy there on Los Presidentes was always walking around
Yeah,
whenever I
but
got out of school.
that $1.75
Yeah.
was a bitch to get every single day. Like I would hustle to get that shit.
How would you get?
Yeah.
a
I don't
$1.75?
know. I would
I know,
suck a lot of dick.
suck a mean dick in the locker room.
no,
I would have to do some serious shit for 50 cents. I'd be like, hey man, you want me to clean your shoes?
Did you really?
I'd be like 50 cents, man.
And they had 50 cents to give?
Yeah, like wait, I didn't do a badass job, but I was like,
Poor child. What the fuck?
Well,
I should call CPS on your
I
parents.
needed money
swindling
after
people?
school to get that Cheetos with soda. Like
man.
Yeah,
listen,
a lot of
man,
dirty
when
shit
you went
for
to
Cheetos
Harmony,
and
you would
soda.
say, "Fuck all that noise. Let's go to Popeyes and get the free popcorn and the water and the little cone." Fuck
Wait,
that.
what?
Yeah.
Nobody gets him. He's like, fuck. Like it's a relatable.
Nobody
thing.
understands that.
Yeah.
It's because when you go to, you've been what, did I say Popeyes or did I say Dr.
You
Ice?
said
Said
Popeyes.
Popeyes.
I was like,
I'm like, dude, Popeyes is all the way there by Calton.
No,
Like,
but
that's
I was
fucking-
trying to
that's
figure out
pretty
where the
far, bro.
Popeyes
My
was and
bad.
why I had popcorn.
I'm at Dr. X, so we will go to Dr. X and get the little popcorn bag and
Yeah.
the free water.
popcorn bag.
And then you would fucking choke on the popcorn kernels. They'd be stuck in the back of your
Bro,
throat
it's
all
because
day.
Only
the
you,
Dr.
bro.
X popcorn was salty. All the Dr. X have popcorn.
Yo,
there.
I
They still
don't
do?
like Dr. X at all.
Why?
I squeaked hard, but I don't like going to
I
Dr.
don't
X.
like Dr. Ike.
Like, I straight up, I don't like Dr. X.
You,
Why
you know
not?
what? Dr. X is like,
It freaks me out.
It's the
If
embodiment.
you, if you support like the hardworking man, instead
Yeah.
of going to Lowe's or Home Depot, you go to Dr. X.
I don't like Dr. X. I genuinely like.
I just feel like
I feel weird
I feel
walking
like
in there.
I feel like men at Lowe's and Home Depot just belittle you.
yeah.
I like
Those
Home Depot.
vatos are there.
First of all, I don't really go into hardware stores that often, but as a kid, sometimes my parents would take us to Dr. Ike's, and I hated going in there.
but
It was
those are-
scary, dude.
Vatos, they go to Lowe's and to Dr. X. I'm sorry, they go to Lowe's and to fucking Home Depot. They're there for like weekend projects. Vatos, they go to Dr. X. They're there for work.
Sure.
Like
I'll
they're
take
there
it.
to do
What,
some real
what are
highlighting.
you? And you're there for popcorn.
Yeah.
I was there for that work. Like,
Miguel Inclán says, if you build
Build
it, they will come. But that did not apply to Arby's, and I'm forever gonna be fucking pissed about that
I'm gonna
shit.
be real with you.
I'm so happy.
Y'all
that
probably
Arby's is
never
not
even
here.
went to
Look,
Arby's. Y'all were just mad about.
Y'all
were mad about Arby's until
I
they
would,
left.
I would
No.
genuinely go to Arby's as much as I could because I went to fucking TAMU for high school, and I would come over here and I'd eat that shit up.
Arby's
The only
was
thing
so
that I
fuck
was
that
upset
shit
is
up.
that a pokey place or whatever. It's
The-
called.
the
Aloha
Aloha?
Yeah, I mean,
I like
it's
it.
alright.
I never see people go there.
It's
It's packed for lunch.
Oh, for
Really?
real?
Yeah, it's packed for lunch.
It might be that location. It's cursed.
Some places I see it, I'm like, man, I feel like that shit's a
I just
front.
said it's packed for lunch.
I think it's a curse.
It's been
He's
operating
like,
for
no,
like
no,
about 2
no,
years
no,
already.
no,
Between the
It
hours of
bro, it survived the pandemic. I went there in
I was
2019.
surprised.
It survived the
I'm
pandemic.
surprised it survived the. I
Arby's?
would always go
He
all the
wouldn't
time.
survive.
I'm like, wait,
Arby's
these
would have
guys aren't
survived the
closed yet.
motherfucking pandemic.
I mean, they didn't
they didn't
survive
even
the
survive normal.
non-pandemic.
They
You know
couldn't survive
why?
the world.
Because I mean the thing
It's
they
because I
had
stopped going.
I mean, no one wants to go to
Elias
Arby's.
says, I've never heard let's go to Arby's.
Yeah.
No one ever says,
And
hey,
it- and
Arby's, let's
imagine
go.
if
you ain't never took a bad bitch to Arby's?
No.
Hey, shout out Luis. Arby's was great. It really is fucking.
This is
great.
why you get no bitches because you want to go to Arby's.
I just think there's something so beautiful about a roast beef sandwich with a little bit of fucking horseradish sauce.
It's because when he's eating it, it's like, I'm thinking about her right now.
La roast beef.
La roast beef.
La Rosalind beef.
It's because sometimes like a regular
The fries was
hamburger,
good,
It's
though.
not good enough.
Yeah.
And sometimes a regular hamburger is not good enough, and sometimes Rudy's is too hardcore. You know, I want that in between.
No.
You know what I don't like?
What?
I don't
Just
like.
say you're poor.
I don't like Arby's.
Yeah.
I don't like Quiznos.
Oh, you don't like
Oh,
culture?
Quiznos is
I've
the
never had-
worst,
I
bro.
do Quiznos.
You have no options. You can't customize
Quiznos
shit.
sucks.
Yeah.
Don't hit me up with let's go to Quiznos. Fuck no. And Firehouse subs.
I don't think
like
Qui- I don't
Firehouse
think
subs.
If a bad bitch asked you right now, hey Gus, meet me at Quiznos, you ain't going?
I'm going.
I'm saying there's something wrong with this girl if she chooses Quiznos.
I never.
I mean, there's a reason why all the Quiznos closed because Quiznos sucks.
I never been to a Quiznos. I don't know what the fuck Quiznos is, but
It's a sub.
It's a Subway.
It's
a Subway.
it's Subway, but every sandwich is hot.
Oh shit.
and
I
you
like-
and
it's
you
like
can't
Firehouse.
and you can't customize shit. No,
Wait, what-
Firehouse is actually good.
That's like
I
Subway.
ate
isn't
Firehouse
it?
today.
What's it called? What about Jimmy John's?
I never been.
Oh,
to
fuck
John's.
Jimmy John's.
I
I'm
never
not going
had-
to Jimmy
I
John's.
never had that.
This
Shit.
guy
And you know
just
what,
hates
Ed?
every sandwich.
And you know what,
place.
Ed? I'm not going to Texadelphia either.
Texadelphia is
What?
good as fuck.
That's not a sandwich place. That's a fucking
What is it?
A Philly cheese.
A Philly cheesesteak is a
It's
sandwich.
a Texas-styled Philly cheesesteak.
It's a sandwich.
Yeah.
The only Philly cheesesteaks I'll go to is Charlie's.
Man,
They have
Hey, shout out Charlie's. If
I fuck
if you're
heavy
watching
with
this-
Charlie's.
Charlie's is
Hey,
fucking
I
fuck
fuck
good.
with Charlie.
Shout out
Charlie's is
But
good,
it's
dude.
like the ultimate mall restaurant.
Yeah.
I need to go to Charlie's. I haven't gone in a
Hey,
while.
we
do
go
that.
tomorrow or what?
I'm down. I'm down.
We go tomorrow.
Yeah, let's go to
I'm out at 3.
I'm down.
No,
Make plans mid-episode.
Yeah, let's go. No, dude, this podcast is about being human.
We're all showing up
Oh,
at,
yeah.
at fucking Charlie's tomorrow. Be there, be
Yeah,
square.
that's a perk of the Patreon.
Bad bitches don't go to Arby's.
No, but it's weird. I went to the mall last time and I ate at Charlie's, and then I walk around the mall and notice like all these places are dead.
Oh,
The
yeah,
mall
the
is
mall's
dead.
the mall's
dead.
Like even the food court, like the Burger King is I think
Dead.
closed.
Closed.
It closed. It closes from Monday through Thursday.
That's
weird. They got
Yeah.
weird.
That's
Stupid
stupid.
ass.
So is the T. Oh, the TP's in the mall is closed.
Yeah, the TP's is gone. The McDonald's,
One of the Chinese
Gone.
places is gone too.
one of the Chinese places.
And
Oh,
they're
really?
owned by the
too.
same people.
Yeah,
Some,
they're same.
somehow Sabaro's fucking open.
Bro.
I have never seen
Fuck,
anybody go there.
Sabaro will
Never.
stand the test of time.
Bro,
have
I
never-
hate Sbarro with a passion because that was my first job when I was 16.
No, I went
For
with
3
my
days.
I went with my
For 3
son
days.
and I saw a cockroach crawling on the. This was like 2 months ago, and I was like, "Fuck!" Like I don't know,
bro.
here.
So Barro's was the worst fucking place I ever worked at. That shit sucked. And on the first day, all the food sits like in little middle trays, and under it is hot water, right, to keep it warm.
Yeah.
And I turned on the water, and no one told me to turn it back off. Right, I was just like, oh, I guess I turn it on, and it runs all day, right? And I fucking flooded the restaurant.
No, but like, I'm sure they keep it there like for over a day. The pizza.
Oh no, it sits there over a day, guaranteed.
So like,
Yeah.
they never throw it out.
Well,
How long does it take for them to throw it out?
Wait, Elias says, if I was a crackhead, I'd rather shoot up at an Arby's restroom than a Quiznos restroom.
That's what's
Or
up. I
just
think
go,
that just shows
look. If
the
you're
quality.
a crackhead, just go to the Stripes.
Dude, if you're a crackhead, go to El Oxxo downtown.
Anyways,
el hug, kiss, hug.
I want him out of here, dude.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
But what was it?
How
How
dare you disrespect Oxxo like that?
about like how?
Oh,
when
how
do
long-
they replace the pizza?
Honestly, I don't remember, and that's a bad thing. But I mean, I only worked there like 3 days, so like I didn't fucking pay attention. I was 16
Did you ever have to replace a pizza in those 3 days?
when we sold it. Like when we finished
Did it eventually sell?
So then it doesn't. They at least don't switch it out for
Their-
3 days.
Their entire market is based off people buying, and nobody's buying. So it's like it's fucked up. You get shitty pizza.
You're like, that's not how economy works. If you ain't buying,
That's why I feel like there's some places where you go in and you're like, "Can I have this?" And they're like, "Are you sure?" Like,
Dude, some people, they know. They know.
yeah, motherfuckers know.
Motherfuckers know.
You
Yeah,
guys said I'll
I've
join
hiccups
y'all. I
again.
get there at 5. Jeez.
I never got my first paycheck for them either. Like I worked those 3 days, and they never paid me for it. So
That's
I feel,
illegal.
Is that illegal?
Yeah.
Should I go get my money back?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All what, $23?
Hey, money's money.
why am I?
Megan
hiccups
says
again.
all malls
you know
are
it's-
depressing right now. Yeah, and it's a fact, man.
Yeah.
All malls are really depressing right now, and I think our mall really fell off after Zoomies closed.
On baby.
No. I mean, it's been falling off forever, especially because they closed the border, so all the people from
Yeah.
Mexico can't come. Apparently, they're reopening it in the next couple of days or something like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I think our mall's done for.
And
Yeah.
the only reason why our mall was surviving compared to all the malls in the United States is because of the Mexican tourism.
Yeah.
So now that it is, now we're dying like the rest because our mall was considered one of the best malls in the country. Yeah. It was one of the most trafficked malls in the country. We thought of it
Shout out
because
to Mexico, though.
yeah,
That's
it's
why.
basically because of
It
that.
didn't look like it though. The mall looks musty.
No,
being honest.
no, I've seen some musty
But there's
malls.
like a whole thing of like people going to dead malls around the
Yeah.
country.
Yeah, I've seen
and
the
it looks
videos.
super fucking aesthetic.
Yeah,
because it's
I kind of
dead.
like it, but
Yeah.
but it's because they've been dead for like a long time, you know?
Yeah, but like they always have like 1 or 2 stores still open inside, so like people, it still runs. Like that's why you're able to explore that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get you.
You know what I always thought was weird was when you go out of town and you see like chain stores like JCPenney and Sears and shit, but they're standalone stores in other
I've
places.
never seen that.
Yeah, like I've seen like standalone
Where?
JCPenney. Like you know how Kohl's or
Where?
Kohl's is standalone.
Where?
In San Antonio, there's the standalone JCPenney.
Oh, okay.
And a
Where?
standalone
Where?
Macy's. I don't know the exact location. I've just seen it.
I doubt it.
There's standalone JCPenney's and there's
Fact or
standalone.
fucking cap.
Fact-
Somebody
fact.
in the fucking chat.
Check
Miguel, top researcher.
I was supposed to be the one to check it, but somebody checked
Check
it.
I got
that
you, I got
shit.
you.
Baby, they're
Standalone.
standalone.
Fact or
JC.
fucking cap.
I swear to God, if there
Penny.
ain't no standalone JCPenney's, I'll let everyone that listens to this podcast fucking.
You know what place is
punch me in the
criminally
balls.
underrated?
What?
Burlington.
Baby.
Uh,
I think it's rated just enough.
It's a hit. It's a hit or miss.
I think it's rated just enough.
Yeah. You know what? I take back my statement. You're right. It's
'cause
very
when,
hit or
when
miss.
you shop at like Ross, TJ Maxx, Burlington, like
TJ Maxx or Ross though.
Ross every time.
TJ Maxx.
What?
Ross every. It's because TJ Maxx is like the organized and
There's
clean.
there's
No, it's not clean. What?
yeah.
TJ Maxx
No.
is cleaner than Ross.
TJ Maxx. You know what?
It's
You know what?
cl-
TJ Maxx has better lighting.
Yeah, I think that's it.
No,
I like the lighting.
But
I love
it-
Ross so much because I leave all my morals at the door when I enter Ross. Like,
Well, you can choose to do that anywhere else.
oh yeah, but like specifically Ross is like a PvP zone. Like motherfuckers in Ross do not care how close
That
they
is
get
an
to you.
IRL PvP zone.
Yeah, motherfucker. Like I'll be looking in the XL section, and there's a guy looking at the L section, and we're getting closer to each other.
Yeah.
And usually, like one of us is supposed to back off, right?
Right.
No, like motherfuckers in Ross will meet you, like right as you
At the shirt you're
yeah,
looking
at the shirt
and
that
they'll
you
fucking-
want,
they'll
and
look
they'll
at it
meet
too,
you.
and
and
you
they're
start
like-
making out.
that's hot.
Oh yeah, no.
No?
No,
Oh.
no.
Okay.
But like, or like every time I go
TJ
to,
Maxx it is then.
every time I go to Ross, like you ever been to Ross like on a Saturday when like it's fucking torn up and like there's little kids running around everywhere, the shoes everywhere, shit's on the floor. Like
I can never find. I go to the size 10s. There's no 10
I don't
in the
think
size
there's
10s.
any standalone.
they're standalone JCPenney's.
I think you might have just seen the cornerstone of the
Yeah.
mall and thought it was.
I swear to God, it was a standalone store.
Were there boots next to the JCPenney?
It was
No,
a, it
that's
was a-
North Star.
It was a fake memory.
Oh,
Have you ever done one of those
Yeah,
by
yeah.
accident?
No.
I always do that shit by
What,
accident.
like you thought it happened?
Yeah, you create a fake
That's
memory
crazy.
for yourself, and or like on a smaller scale. Let's say it's like you're driving home.
Yeah.
Like somebody's driving, you're in the passenger, and let's say you take a nap, you wake up, and you're like, "Did I fall asleep? Nah, I didn't fall asleep." Like that's a micro scale of making a fake memory,
Okay.
right? Because I do that sometimes. Like I'll get off the car and I'll be like, "Did I fall asleep in there?" I'll be like, "Yeah, let's say I did," but then I never
That's
did.
crazy. There's
You get me? And then I think hard, and I'm like, "Wait, I didn't go to sleep in there. Why did I tell myself I fell asleep in that car?"
You do a lot of.
So did you
thinking.
fall asleep or not?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
But I told myself I did. So then the entire time
Well,
I thought I did.
the fake memories that I've experienced is I don't know if if it was a dream or if I actually went there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm just telling you, I was giving you like a micro example.
Yeah, no, like fuck micros.
Okay, fuck you.
have you ever had something happen to you and it happened to you before in a dream?
It happened. Something happened to me, and then
But like it had happened to you,
You
before
can't tell
in
if
a
it was a
dream.
dream.
Oh,
No,
Like,
Like
it
I had
happened
a
in
dream and then it happened to you in real life.
oh, because it says the rim has a standalone one.
Oh fuck yeah! I knew that was a standalone one.
See, but you didn't know you did it.
I knew it.
Now you're just like confirmation bias. I've had a dream that I'm kind of like on this park in Mexico, and I'm like balancing on like you know how parks have that fucking thing where like it's just a bar and you balance on it.
Yeah, and you're barefoot and you're dressed in a white robe, like all white, like Jesus.
No, I wasn't.
Oh.
No, I was a child.
Oh.
I was a child. I think I had jeans on.
I think
but
I had
I remember that park, and I remember it in my dream, but now I don't know if I ever went or not.
Oh.
Like I don't know if I
Okay.
actually went. So to me, it's a dream, or it could be real. I have
Maybe it
no
didn't
idea.
happen.
No, you know what? Something like that happened to me. I remember my grandparents went to Philadelphia when I was a little kid, right?
Yeah.
And I had a dream. I went with them to Philadelphia, and obviously I've never fucking been to Philadelphia, but I swore up and down, like when I had that dream that I went to Philadelphia, and I was telling my parents like I went to Philadelphia. I never fucking been to Philadelphia.
That's It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
How that fucking works. There's like we have so many memories that it's really hard to connect if they're real or not. And I
You know
think
what? What
it's
really
fucked up.
fucks me up about memory,
What?
and this is one that I guess you know you don't really think about it, but when you
I think
smell
about it.
something from like a certain period of time and it takes you back to that period of time, like
That's
Oh
a
my-
real
I
thing.
have
That's
a
a real
very
thing.
distinct. I have a very distinct story to tell about that, but
What's
I'll,
that?
I'll tell it after our ad break that you're gonna do.
Okay.
Go.
hit me with the music. What is going on, guys? This is another sponsored ad break by Audio World. Whether you need anything from car and car, stereo, home theater installations, surround sound, even for even at the business size. If you need something, if you have a local business that needs help with their audio/video, hit up Audio World at audioworld.tx on Instagram or Audio World on Facebook.
Tell them that sent you.
Yes, sir.
Oh, shout out Audio World. We love
And
you
if
so
you like the
much.
music that we play on this podcast, make
Shout
sure
out to Los
check
Kid
out
Brothers on
Los
Spotify.
Kid Brothers on Spotify.
Do you know on Spotify it doesn't say Los Kid Brothers?
It's just Kid Brothers
it's
on
Kid
Spotify.
Brothers.
It makes me fucking
I
confused.
still don't know which one's
The
the correct
Mandela
one.
effect, right? That's what it's
Yeah,
called.
they're making their own
the
Mandela effect.
mandibula effect.
No, but sometimes
like
I
it
do,
was bad.
Sometimes I do smell something and it takes me back to something
Yes.
either good or bad.
Okay.
It can't be anything in between.
So
for
let me
me.
tell this story of this one
Go.
time that I was at Olive Garden.
It takes
Yeah.
me back to her.
Oh no.
I was at Olive Garden.
Yeah.
I was eating with my family. I was, say, around maybe 10 years old.
Yeah.
We're eating. We're sitting down. Whatever. We get up. We're finished. We're walking out. We're walking out of the Olive Garden. You know, have that waiting room like on the side where it's kind of like an annex little like
Yeah.
seating
It's
place.
like stone.
Yeah.
So we're walking out, and this family gets up, and they're walking in because they get called, and it's like their mom, the dad, or whatever, and a girl around my age at the time.
Oh.
And as they walk, and I saw her, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's like really, really pretty.
Is it me?
Right?
You fell in love.
I fell in love,
10.
but at the time, no, dude, we were 10. Don't put
Hey.
Sorry, my bad. My bad.
we
Okay, keep
were,
going.
so like I saw her, and
Yeah.
and you know someone opened the door to the entrance, so a draft came in
Oh,
and blew
no.
her hair, and I got a whiff of that smell, and I can only and it's gonna sound really bad.
What?
I can only describe it as the smell of pickles and vinegar.
Okay. Yeah.
What if whenever you when you
bad?
smell that smell, it's that girl nearby?
Yeah.
And I shit you not, every day of my life after that point that I've smelled
down.
No, every day of my life after that moment, and I've smelled that smell.
Yeah.
I think back to her, and I wonder
I
where
wonder if
she's
you've
at.
ever met that. I wonder if you ever met that girl after.
Yeah.
I
That's
have
a
no
crazy
idea.
thing.
I wouldn't know because
Yeah.
Like, what if it's one random girl that you followed on Instagram?
dude.
Yeah.
I don't know how her face looks like in my head. Like I don't remember how her
That's
face
crazy,
looks.
you
Like
never know.
in my head, she's blank.
Whoa.
But her smell is
but
there.
in your heart.
That's weird because in dreams I have dreams of people that are blank, or I'll create this. I'll create like as when I was growing up, I'd create like these people, like guys or girls or whatever, especially like girls, and I was into them. But then like, wait,
Yeah.
girls don't even exist. Who are they?
Wow.
I have no idea.
They just have.
Yeah, check it out. So Miguel actually says, I have that exact same experience with the trip to San Antonio I may or may not have had taken with my grandparents when I was a child. And then Brenda says, shifting realities. Now, I think shifting realities is very fucking interesting. What do y'all think about that?
Oh,
know
define
what
what a
that
shifting
means.
reality is to me.
what
I,
don't know
I
what it
kind of
is.
don't understand it either.
but it's fucking
Oh,
interesting.
but it's
right?
fucking cool.
Yeah, I want to learn about it.
No, yeah, I mean, I want
I
to say
think it's-
shifting realities. So I guess it might stem from the theory of like of multi-world theory.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you just think hard enough and you get to a different universe. Like, that's it on
Okay,
a rough.
what is reality shifting? Put simply, the practice of shifting realities entails shifting your consciousness from your current experience. An example, current reality
like
to
taking
another
DMT?
reality, or typically your desired reality.
Because
so-
isn't that what DMT is also? Like, you go on
It's a
trips.
drug.
Yeah. But, like, you basically live out, like, a whole different life, and then you finish the high, and you're like, holy shit, like,
Wow.
I had a kid.
I don't
and
know.
a family.
That's crazy. No,
I'm asking, isn't that what DMT does?
I don't know if that's what that does, but I know people have taken drugs like that where like they live a whole life in like
Yeah.
15 minutes or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, and
That's crazy.
in their mind it's like 3 months, but in their head it's like
Sounds scary.
That's on. Yeah, I think you should lay off the fucking DMT though.
I
don't
had a
think I'd
friend-
ever
the
do that.
case.
I had a friend that took acid, right? And I never heard of this before. I mean, I've never done acid, but he told it to me. Well, yeah.
He's gonna talk about ego death
Oh,
again.
We're
No.
that podcast.
We're the podcast that we talk about ego death.
No.
What the fuck is ego
I had
death?
a friend where.
Oh, you don't know ego
Okay.
death?
So hold on, I'll explain.
We're talking about ego death.
I had a friend, so he took acid, right? And he had a lot of like issues. And when he took acid, he ended up getting something that he described to me as ego death, where basically like you see yourself and you see all the wrong that you've done, and then you're kind of like, oh fuck, I'm a piece of shit, and it kills your ego, and then you kind of don't come back the same because like you got a lot of like a huge dose of like self-realization, so it kind of like floors you a little bit.
I don't know. I feel like if you need drugs to do that, like, I don't know. You need to look in the mirror.
No, ego death is
know.
more like a side effect of the thing. It's not.
Yeah.
People
It's not-
people don't go into it wanting
don't
to
want
get
it,
ego death.
yeah.
Okay.
Ego, like, and I want to say you're right, but I think ego death is not necessarily just tied to negative things. Like, oh, like I'm a shitty person.
It
It's
just
just
like has you face the harsh
you're,
realities.
you're just more like you've been awakened to who you are.
Yeah.
So your ego is who you think yourself as.
Yeah.
And in the world, and when you experience ego death, that
Shows you the real you.
It shows you the reality. So that ego, your ego crumbles away.
But do you need like to take acid and all that stuff to happen, or just the events that led on to that, even including acid, made you realize that?
I would
made you
say-
go through that ego realization.
I think the LSD.
You get what I'm trying. You get what I'm
Yeah.
trying to
I
say?
get you, yeah. I think that just helps you because when a lot of people who, let's say, have gone through traumatic shit, they legit like repress
Oh,
their
yeah.
memories. Like repressing memories is real. Like I was thinking about it the other day, and I was like, holy shit, like there's some fucked up shit that's happened to me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's pretty sure it's
Yeah,
happened to all of
because
us.
I've gone through like I guess ego realizations, but it wasn't from drugs. It was just that there's so much things going on at once.
kind of sit down.
You
and
like
look
sit
at
down
yourself.
and you like reflecting like, oh shit.
But I think LSD will really help you with it if you want to
Yeah.
like do that. If you
I know
want to have
people
this
that I've heard of like microdosing instead of like
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
or
like
getting
shrooms.
fucking high for 10 hours and shit like that. You just like microdose
super
and
small
stuff like
amounts,
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
I think it's kind of cool, you know, that you can like realize something about yourself is shitty and you kind of have a talk with yourself.
I mean, I think that's cool, and I definitely see the advantage of it. But I also feel like that shit's weird. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
want to
no,
face
yeah.
the truth.
I drugs are weird, man. When I was in high school, I fucking took like I think it was like Spice or K2 and shit like that.
oh shit.
My buddy had picked me up after work at Olive Garden, and I was like 15 or 16, and then we're with his brother. It was my friend, here in the back seat with me, and then the front with his brother and stuff like that. They picked me up so we can fucking smoke. And then I guess I was tripping balls so bad. My buddy had made me laugh, and I thought I was peeing myself really bad. Like I thought it was like literally like if my fucking bladder just loosened up and all the urine just came out of my pants.
Oh shit!
And I was like,
wait, but it didn't actually happen.
Wait, yeah, we're like here on International, and stuff like that. And I was like, I'm fucking peeing my pants. And my buddy stopped in the side of the road, and I checked my pants, and I was drier than a fucking desert. I was dry as fuck, and I'm like, dude, never again.
The only thing I can compare that to is like when you touch like a cold fabric and you think it's wet, but it's not wet. It's
You
just
know what?
cold.
You know what I do to check about fabric? I know what you're saying. Right? I do. I have a test for that. You know what I do?
Wait. The comments are piling up. So Elias actually says, well, DMT is death, not a life. And then they experience death basically with Louis saying, I would never try DMT. LSD feels like there's two in a way. And then Brenda says, ego death feels like you're not even human anymore. You are just a part of the universe. Or
So I've heard.
I think we're all just part of the
So I've
universe.
heard.
That's a sad thing, though, that we're all just a number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, and then like
we shouldn't exist.
and then we're just like
statistically.
but also we also live in the tiniest fraction in the like
existence
in the existence of the world. Like you are just a buck. That's why unless you're like a historical figure like Abraham Lincoln, they'll talk about him forever. Martin Luther
But
King.
they'll be forgotten one day too.
I don't think so.
They
I think they will.
You
I
think
think
so?
they
will.
But the thing is, their span of remembrance will be
Longer
A lot.
than yours,
a
for
lot
sure.
fucking longer than ours. Like, but that's the thing. Like, you probably will be forgotten after your great grandkids,
Yeah,
or
like-
grandkids and stuff
I
like
guess
that.
try to-
After that, you're
sorry.
basically forgotten.
Yeah, like try to name a random Joe from 100 years ago. We can't.
Yeah, or like, do you talk about your great grandparents? Like, you don't know who you don't know who the fuck they are. And
There's a certain generation where like no one that's alive knows who you are.
Yeah.
That's why in 100 years or so,
Nobody's
unless
gonna-
you're
yeah.
an important person that's done something impactful in this world, no one knows who the fuck you're gonna be.
You know, it's kind of
That's
crazy.
crazy.
That
And that's one of the ego realizations that I had like a while
Oh,
back.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it puts in perspective. If we're just a number on such a small little fraction, then like, not to be all like pessimistic and shit, but like, why even like try hard at life? Like,
You're all-
No,
we're on a
no,
floating
it's the
rock.
complete opposite, dude.
or why not try harder at life?
Yeah,
Why not try harder? Yeah.
Dude, there's
It
this thing
depends
called
on your perspective on it.
There's this
too.
thing called absurdism, where it like life is literally so meaningless that you make your own meaning out of it, and it's actually like pretty fun at that point. Like, dude, like oh fuck, my car broke down on me. Fuck. All right, well,
But
I
it
mean,
also depends on
gotta
what it
fix
is. Maybe
right?
when it comes to life, yes. But then, like, okay, like in the military, this is where I noticed you're nothing but a number. I remember this commander. He was coming up and shaking hands with people, like, "Oh, you're doing a good job. You're doing a good job." I'm like, dude, you don't even know the fuck I am.
Yeah.
Like, you get me?
Oh, like he was
Yeah.
giving the same speech to everybody.
Yeah, like it's like, oh, like yeah,
Hey, you're
like,
doing great.
You're doing
Hey,
great.
you're
You're
doing
doing
great. Hey,
great. I
you're
guess
doing great.
you're doing great because I haven't heard about you. So
Yeah.
that means that you're doing great. But it's like, oh, you don't know who the fuck I am, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Or it's like when Rob tries to sell t-shirts.
No, or one of the things that would also kind of make me realize like how a part of a world you aren't, right? Is like, remember when you were like say like you were in one class in high school, right? And they already had developed like a friendship, or like you were a part of like there was already friend groups and you weren't part of them,
Right.
And then like say like for one day you became like you were around them. And like you realize that they have their own little world, their own little perspective, their own stories, their own memories, their own whole little thing within their little community. And you're on the outside looking in. And then imagine that on a bigger scale, from like, you know, to countries, to worlds, to planets, to galaxies, to universes, you know?
Yeah.
Bro, just think about that when you're driving past someone on the highway.
Yeah.
You always tell me about that shit.
Someone in that car has had struggles and successes
Yeah.
and shit. And to you, they're just a fucking car.
Yeah, it's
I
so
think about.
fucking weird.
I've actually like that happened to me a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I'm thinking around like I was in traffic and I'm like, damn, like each person around me
Different
has their
songs.
own has their own struggles. Something different that they're thinking about.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
for lack of better term, like the vibe in every car is fucking different. I
fucking despise you,
I hopped
dude.
in my car because I'm on my way to Taco Bell. I had a good ass day. I'm chilling, and then the car next to me, this guy's like wife just passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Or I'm
ago.
thinking. That's what
yeah.
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like you're singing. Remember, I was telling you yesterday the song "Unwritten" by Natasha Bedingfield.
I was
You're
listening
like,
to that right now.
Release your inhibition. You're
Shit,
fucking
feel the
going
rain
hard,
on
and the
your
person
lips.
next to you is about to go kill himself. That's
Yeah.
that's the
And
fucking
it's
scary
weird,
thing,
and
right?
The
Yeah.
car behind me is like a mom and a dad. And
Yeah.
The car
Yeah.
behind is two high schoolers. It's like it's so weird, man.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it really puts in perspective, like your world and your story and your life, like really has basically no impact on
like
the
you're
people,
just or like you're at home and you're just chilling, having a good time, or you're just watching TV while someone in the other side of Laredo or somewhere in Laredo, that house they're fucking going like some domestic violence shit is going down. Like that's crazy.
But what I always think is crazy is like what someone has gone through that is, kind of brought them to this point. Because sometimes there's stuff like, say, for example, you die and your story ends there and no one remembers you.
Yeah.
Other than your family or other than your friends or other than the people that were close to you.
That's why I've always liked this show, Orange is the New Black. Did you ever watch it?
I've never seen it.
No? Okay, but you know what it's about, right?
I just know it's like a prison.
Yeah, like this girl goes to prison for some money shit or whatever the fuck. And then throughout the show, obviously, she meets these people, these girls that are in prison. But what I like about it is that they show those girls, it shows like their backstory. And not basically how they got in prison, but like from
their whole life.
Their whole life. And then basically how the way that they live their life or their life led them to do what they got to do, the crime they committed that let them go into prison.
Oh, and then you kind of see why they act the way they act.
Yeah. So it shows you their stories because, like I said, everybody, us four here, we all have a story.
Yeah, we each have like 20 different Christmases on our belts, 20 different, Thanksgivings. We have so many memories.
We've all gone through different heartbreaks, different hardships.
School, yeah. Like,
there's a reason why we're podcasting today based on that.
I was thinking of something, and it's kind of crazy. It kind of ties into it kind of a little bit. So I was watching this video about that sex is on a spectrum or whatever. It's like a science video. Yeah. And they're talking about how like some people have like different like the acronyms like DSD or something. Basically some shit doesn't match up, right? But one of
DDR.
No, that's Dance Revolution.
What?
But one of the thing is that sometimes the baby might need surgery because the deformity or something is blocking the urethra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking, I'm like, fuck, that baby had to pee. And I'm pretty sure it was very painful to pee if your urethra's blocked.
Yeah.
But then they had the surgery. But that baby, if that baby was me, I don't remember being in that pain.
No.
I don't even think the baby knows that it's in that pain. Yeah. Or maybe it did. Maybe it is in pain. But
no, it is in pain. But then later on in life,
you don't know that you were in that pain.
Like, what age do you guys remember becoming conscious that you were alive? Sentient.
I was probably like when I was. Well, the thing is, like I remember stuff from when I was 3 and 4, but they're like flashes. There wasn't any like where I can remember that I'm living in the moment. Yeah. I just go back and like, oh, I remember this. But there had to be significant events though. So 2 of them, there was like 2 significant events whenever I was like 3 and 4.
So those were like your earliest memories then?
Yeah, those were my earliest, but because they were significant.
Yeah.
Get me? Like I can remember me living in time when I was like 14, 13, stuff like that. Like I know that, but like.
But you don't remember every day?
No, I don't remember every day. But if you can ask me like important stuff, I can give you a whole like list of what happened when I was 14 years old. You get me like the
important
highlights. The highlights of.
But you can't remember what happened in 2009 on that Wednesday. Like when you ate.
But you get what I'm trying to say? I can give you a story about what happened in 2009 in my life.
Right.
But I can't tell you a story about what happened in my life in the year 2000 or 1999. Yeah. Only pinpointed events. You get what I'm trying to say?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so like to me.
Remember Christmas 07?
No. Oh wait, Christmas 07. I was 11.
I do remember because I was in a Christmas play that year, and I was one of the 3 wise men. I had the myrrh.
I got the PSP. I got the PSP that year.
See, I'd have to think about what happened in 2007 and think back and be like, okay, wait, what did I get in 2007?
Spider-Man 3.
I don't remember. I remember Christmas 09. Yeah. Because my grandma got me NBA
2K9.
2K9. Yeah.
NBA Live.
No, it was for the PSP though.
Oh yes, it was the one that had Paul Gasol on the and Kevin Garnett on the cover.
But also I remember there because my dad went to Afghanistan a month later.
Oh, yeah. It's a significant event. So but if you ask me, like, oh, do you remember something in 2007? Like, fuck, I don't remember. Yeah. I don't know if it happened in 2007.
Yeah, even making it bigger, like Christmas 07.
But it starts going. It starts. You start remembering less things there, so you know that you have some consciousness. Because like when I was 3, the only thing that I remember is that I had put gum on my dick. Oh, like gum. And I remember that my mom and her friend were there in the house, and they're like, "What the fuck are we gonna do?" Somehow they got peanut butter, and they were able to take off gum.
Hold up, yeah.
Luis is saying, is it just me or does it keep buffering? Yeah, I apologize for the
Oh, it's buffering
for the
now.
buffering on the thing. My Wi-Fi is being it's not cooperating.
Ridiculous.
It's being ridiculous. Yeah.
So,
But yeah,
I think
sorry, before we're going again, it's going to buffer for this episode for being live, but once we upload it live on YouTube, it will not have any buffers or stutters. So we do apologize. I know y'all paying to watch it live. It's just a little technical.
Cassie, her first time.
I know
she's
it's
like,
Cassie's first live stream.
This is how it always is.
Yeah, it's not always like this. I think everybody else in the chat can attest to that. It's not always this
And then
buffering.
one time, I'm sorry that it's always about my dick, but when I was 4 years old, you know that bridge there on Guadalupe that's over the tracks?
Yeah.
On Meadow, I'm sorry. That's over the trucks, right? I remember
Yeah.
we're coming up and down, and I remember I told my mom, and I was like, Mom, my pee-pee got scared. And that's one of the things that I remember forever.
my
I was
God.
I was 4 years old, and my aunt and my mom still remember that too.
That's funny.
no,
Yeah.
I think it wasn't. I mean, I remember like becoming sentient like in maybe like 4th or 5th grade because I was like, okay, like now I understand what
I
I'm
was
doing.
10 years
You
old.
don't remember second grade?
Vaguely.
I remember second grade.
I don't.
Vaguely.
I don't even remember.
I remember kinder. I remember
Really?
preschool. My early. I have distinct memories. It's funny. In it wasn't preschool. It was called Head Start. It was like it was something before kinder.
Oh,
but I didn't
You're
go
like
to preschool.
it was before after pre-K, but before kinder. Like
Yes.
That's the thing?
weird.
Or I think it replaces kinder because you can
Oh.
either be in pre-kinder
Or
or
Head
in
Start.
your
Yeah,
public
pre-K
schools.
and pre-K kinder
Head
are the same
Start,
thing.
pre-K, kinder.
Head Start, pre-K, kinder.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's what
I
didn't-
went through.
Okay, I didn't do pre-K.
Okay.
I did Head Start and then I went to kinder.
Okay.
But I have distinct memories at Head Start because I had a crush on this girl.
Yeah.
And I would place my mat next to her mat,
Oh yeah.
and we'd hold hands, and the teacher would have to put a fridge between us, like those toy fridges. Like she split us up.
She put a big ass LG fridge.
Yeah. No, but there's,
No, it was those little toy wooden ones.
there's some
Samsung
distinct
one.
ones too. I remember from Head Start. I don't know how it was. Probably 3 or 4. I remember doing we did jellyfish Jello.
Oh, really?
Like it was Jello in the shape of jellyfishes.
Yeah.
I have a couple distinct memories. So I have one where I found this really weird bug on a pole.
Yeah.
I remember that. And then I think it was the same memory that same day. I saw some fat kid, he fell, and his fucking arm was all bloody. So I remember that. And then the third one is the girl I liked holding hands.
Mm-hmm.
The fourth one is I built a little, you remember those little Pokemon like figures that you would build? With,
Yeah.
but they're all flat.
With the kinetics.
Like you would connect them like
Okay.
this.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
like
The
this.
cardboard.
They still do that.
I love those. So I built a
They give that at
Charmander one,
Wendy's.
and then I remember also chugging a glass of chocolate milk
Oh.
because I didn't like drinking cold milk, and it was cold, so I remember forcing myself, and I didn't feel good afterwards.
I remember making.
So those are all the
beans.
memories I have from Head Start.
No, I remember being a little kid and we made the beans. Remember you put the beans in like in a wet napkin and it was supposed to sprout or some
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I remember that
I remember
too.
that. And then I remember I played 2 seasons of flag football as a little kid. I don't really remember them, but what I do remember is at the end of the year they gave out awards and like everyone got like most touchdowns, most flag pulls, fastest kid.
Most participation.
I was I was in
I got
kindergarten.
most heart.
Oh, you got the hardest
that means you suck.
I got most
Yeah.
heart.
Yeah.
But you know what? To this day, I think about that shit every time. I think of Coach Cerda like giving me that award. I'm like,
Okay,
Alfonso,
if
you
it
have
was
the most
important
heart.
to you, I was 5 years old when 9/11 happened. I don't remember 9/11,
I don't
but I
remember
remember
9/11.
I remember like the time, and it's weird because I remember like because my uncle, he was a high school senior at the time,
Yeah.
and he was playing football for the Zapata Hawks.
Okay.
And there, I guess because it's small, they would come to the high school, like the varsity team. They would come to the high school for like their own little pep rally and shit. Like they would come to the elementary for their own little pep rally. And I remember that was at the same time. I remember like seeing my uncle in like the little elementary pep rallies, and it was like the same month as 9/11, but I don't remember 9/11.
Oh,
wow.
shit,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
And it was the exact same time.
You know when I remember shit got real for me, or like when I really remember like this is it, like this is life. It was when fucking Michael Jackson died, like in 6th grade.
I was in text prep when that happened.
Did you say this is it? You said this is it, like he said this is it.
What's the name of what?
You know what I
movie?
remember when this is it. This is life.
Yeah,
When
this
Michael
is
Jackson
it.
died.
That's a doc.
fucking hate
That's
that.
his documentary. This is
I
it.
know.
That was the
Fucking
joke.
hate
That was the
this
joke.
I remember I was in
That was a
text prep
shitty joke.
when that happened.
I was in text prep when that
Yeah,
happened too.
no, I remember Michael Jackson died, and it was the first time it occurred to me that like celebrities and people could die, and I was like people actually die, like celebrities die.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
what really kind of gave me consciousness was the 2012 thing.
The whole Mayan thing.
Yeah, the whole Mayan
dude.
thing.
Oh, really?
I think they dropped the movie 2012 in 2010.
Yeah.
2012.
Yeah.
They dropped it the same year.
No. They
No,
dropped
they
it
didn't. They
like
dropped
2
it
years prior.
Like 2010, I think.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! All right.
And I remember
There
when
goes Pancho to fact check it.
check it. Yeah, it's 2010. I
I was just
remember.
like, I'm gonna fucking figure out.
2009.
Yeah. So yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember that period, and then when 2012 the movie came out, I was like, yo, we're all
That
about
movie.
it.
Wait,
that
that
movie
movie came out
has-
in 09?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
that
it was
movie
good,
has
right? It
such
holds
low
up.
ratings.
Yeah, no, it sucks. It sucks.
Fuck
I
no.
thought it was fucking
It was good for
entertaining.
the time,
Yeah.
but whatever. Like, and then all these people making music's like dance. Oh fuck, what is that one song?
Which one?
Grab somebody sexy, tell
Tell
them
them, hey.
Yeah.
Give me-
Dude, that was my 8th grade.
tonight.
Dude,
Yeah.
that was my 7th
Oh,
grade.
because we might not live
Live
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
And I was like, what you fucking mean? We're not going to live tomorrow. Literally, as a kid, I was like, what the fuck do you mean? We're not going to live?
Give me everything by Pitbull. That song came
Oh,
out
dude, I shit you not. There was this guy in middle school in 8th
in
grade.
2011.
In 8th grade, some
So all of that shit
oh
together.
yeah. So some guy in 8th grade spread a rumor that the world was gonna end the next day or some bullshit like that. Dude, because 2012 didn't happen, that this time now it's
There
gonna
was
happen.
a new
yeah.
one.
Or
There
like-
actually
or
was
It was
a
like
second one.
2016 and then
No.
2018.
Oh,
and
okay,
then
well, I guess before that, I don't know. He put out he was telling everybody the world's gonna end, and then we had this like after party at this right, well now it's at Maquinita's place, but it's in the same.
Everything leads back to
Full fucking
Maquinitas.
circle.
Yeah, there
It's
we
in
go.
where we go to Fusion Sushi. That same building.
Yes.
There was like a party place in there.
Yeah.
And what's it called? We went. And we were dancing or whatever, and we were literally dancing to, and we might not live tomorrow. No, and that's when I found out that people do drugs in bathrooms. No,
You're like 13-year-olds
dude,
are
they
doing
were
drugs in
smoking weed in the bathroom. Yeah,
No, the one that always
sketched out.
The one that always like sits in my head like crazy. It was such a stupid lyric. It was when Justin Bieber and Nicki Minaj did that song, and he was
I
like,
love that
"This
song.
party like it's 30-12 tonight."
Oh, what?
Yeah. What fucking song was it?
I have no idea. This guy listens to Justin.
I know,
Bieber.
I
It's
know exactly what
Justin
song you're talking
Bieber,
about.
but I gotta keep my mind off on Celine.
And it's like,
or-
we're gonna party like it's 30-12
12
tonight.
tonight.
And in my head, I was like, yo,
Yo,
like
it's
30-12.
Hey, what'd you think about the song "The Year 3000" by the
I
Jonas
was thinking
Brothers?
about
that fucking song.
Dude, I love that
Set
song.
up
It's a good fucking
to the
song.
Year
3000.
3000.
But then you're thinking about it, it's like 1,000 years from now, and you're like, oh,
Yeah, 1,000 years from now, it's all the same, but we live underwater.
yeah.
Yeah.
And your great
Not much has
granddaughter,
changed, but we
she's
lived
doing fine.
underwater.
Dude, that made me. That's kind of comforting.
Yeah.
Like, imagine someone goes back in time, goes to
your-
the future,
but
and
your
comes back and like,
great granddaughter is not living 1,000. That's like 120
That's
years from
great,
now.
great.
But it can only rhyme. Like you can't. Your
Yeah,
great,
you can't
great,
do that
great,
many
great,
greats,
great,
right?
Great,
granddaughter.
there's
It's-
artistic liberties.
Okay, let's say each
Your-
granddaughter lives 100 years.
Factored
You would-
by 10.
Minimum, you have to say it 10 times.
Wow.
Yeah, but you're not gonna have a
Great,
child
great,
at
great,
100.
That's why. So
Great, great.
your
It's
your
staggered.
great
Yeah,
great
but
great
every-
granddaughter factored by 10 is
They
doing
each-
fine.
It's in parentheses. You ain't seen it.
PEMDAS.
That's fucking funny.
Ah, fuck.
But,
what I was gonna say? Fuck, man. I
And
had a
it's
story.
funny. I was such a little cunt back then that even like at 8 years old, I was thinking, wait, your great granddaughter's not gonna live 1,000 years.
He wrote to them like, hey, y'all fucked up the lyric.
Dear, dear Kevin Jonas.
You fucked up.
What always kind of takes me back to being a middle schooler too is like remember when you go to like
Optimus
Halloween?
Prime.
No, that too. You go to like Halloween Jamaicas like for your church, like for
Yeah.
your school. And
Dude,
shit.
they
I'm a
always have Jamaicas
I'm a
over here.
Catholic, so
Oh yeah, well
Yeah.
they didn't have Jamaicas.
no.
Dude,
No.
When they would have horchatas.
I really minded it.
my church was Catholic. They had Jamaicas and they had a haunted house in the church.
Yes.
They made a haunted house in
Yes.
the,
Dude,
for a couple
that-
years, and then the priest was like, "Okay, maybe we shouldn't do this. It's kind of
He
fucked
was
up."
like, hey,
but
look
they were
at
like
my house.
nice little haunted houses.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, they made it. They made it
was
like,
all-
dude, they put black tarps and
There's, like,
LEDs
blood.
and every room, like, cause it was like the CCD hall.
Yeah.
Right? So
Okay.
every room was like a different little maze that you had to go through.
One of them was like an IRS room, like they were just waiting to get you.
What? And
That's
how long
fucking
did it take you to
genius.
think of that?
I just thought of it right now.
Dude, that's
That's
fucking.
Off
That's
the,
a
off
skit,
the rip,
Fonz.
off the rip. That's good.
That's
You like
the
that?
best
That's
thing
a
you've ever said in
fucking
my.
skit.
That's the best thing you've ever said.
It's a haunted house and everything's all fucking scary. There's like vampires,
Yeah.
and,
So
then
the IRS.
and then there's a bunch of tax accountants in one room, and you're like, oh, what the
Those
fuck?
are the ones that get you.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome to
No, but at first you're confused. You're like, what? And then like, oh, we're the IRS. And you're like, oh my god.
Yeah, like that's the real scary
You're like
one.
12 and you can't even file your taxes
Yeah.
yet. And you're like, ah.
No, but one song that always takes me back to Jamaicas like all the fucking time
Okay.
is fucking
Pitbull.
Disturbia by Rihanna.
what the fuck?
Because this was like 20.
It's because that's like the thing is,
Disturbia.
Disturbia is one of those songs that you can just play and the vibe. Like you don't have to worry
Yeah.
whether they say something offensive and stuff.
really?
Like, that's
Yeah.
why you always hear Train songs everywhere. Because what the fuck does Train say
Yeah,
that's
or
offensive?
Counting Crows.
Or like
Yeah.
Weezer.
No, Mr. Jones is
Hey,
about his
Malcolm
dick.
Weezer.
Oh, but you can't tell though.
Weezer's
Yeah.
canceled.
No, no.
And it's about
I
getting
love
high or something like too.
Yeah.
Like, I think. It's about his dick or about
Is
getting
it?
high. Yeah,
I thought it was about hanging out with some dude named Mr. Jones.
Maybe.
That's the metaphor.
I
or
zoned
something.
out. What are we talking about?
Oh, you zoned out? No, okay. I want to talk back to 9/11, right?
Oh, fuck. Like, how are you just gonna drop on it like that? Like,
Fonz went from trial to subscription contract in life when Michael Jackson died.
Dude, I was shitting bricks in 2012. Dude, me fucking.
Bro, me
serious.
too. I'm like, when in 2012, I was like, nah, this shit's gonna happen. And then December 20th came along, and I'm like, fuck, bro, what if I'm wrong?
I was in Cancun that summer of 2012.
oh no.
Where the Mayans are, like,
Dude,
it's
we went on tourist trips, and I asked the guy, "Hey, is 2012 real?" Like, and the guy, we were on the charter bus, and he was like, "Well, you know, like we get that question a lot," and he started talking about like how 2012 might happen or might not happen.
He's like, short answer, yes.
Yeah, sure. Like we're all gonna die.
No,
Like,
and then I saw a tweet that was like, imagine if the Mayans were dyslexic and they met 2021.
oh fuck!
I heard about
Why'd you
that.
say that?
It was a tweet.
That's fucked up, man.
It was a tweet.
Nah, so 9/11, right? No, it's because
It's real.
I want to tell the story of when I kind of figured out that I'm not good with death.
Oh shit.
So I don't remember when 9/11 happened. I was in kinder. I think.
You were in pre-K because I was in kinder.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
then I was in Head Start.
Yeah,
I
I
was
was in
3.
second grade.
I don't know when, but you know, every year after 9/11, you know, the school set up some sort of, okay, it's time to do
Memorial.
the memorial project
Yeah.
for 9/11. You would have to, you know, make macaroni Twin Towers or some bullshit like
Yeah.
that, you know, in remembrance, right? One of my, I don't remember what year, but I know it was in elementary because I was still living in a condominium. So I kind of split my life into pre middle school and post middle school because that's
Yeah.
when I moved to this
Okay.
house when I was in 6th grade. So before that, I lived,
That's cool.
you know,
That's the way you think of it.
yeah. So it was definitely elementary, but not 5th or 4th grade. Definitely like 3rd or 2nd, maybe
Yeah.
even 1st. But anyway, I had to write this paper on 9/11 and kind of like the people that died in there. You know, mention all that kind of stuff, right? And we had to do research. It was like 1 page, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't know how often elementary schools get essays, but I had to write one. And I remember just going in there like, the people that died, Bob, Jerry, Sarah.
Yeah.
And I was writing I was writing just fake names because I'm like, dude, I don't feel like researching, right? I don't want to research.
Yeah,
like,
lazy Gus.
So I was just writing fake names, and then my mom like goes and she's gonna go off to HEB, and she comes back and reads what I have, and she's like, "Oh, who's Bob? Who's Mary? Who's Sarah?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I just made them up." And
You're
she's
like, fuck if I know.
I was like, "I don't know. I just made them up." And she's like, "No, well, you have to fucking research them." And I'm like, "Well, I'm pretty sure a bunch of people died, Mom. I'm pretty sure one of them's name is Bob. Like, I'm not wrong. Like,
yeah.
so
But then they tell you.
that's
then
what I
it's like,
said.
no, motherfucker, they were somebody like inside those
That's
towers.
what I
Yeah.
said. Like, I'm pretty sure a bunch of people died. I'm pretty sure some of them were named Bob and Jerry and Sarah.
Yeah.
And then she got really mad at me and she made me go do research and actually list people that actually died.
Because it would be offensive. Like, no, those people have a story to tell that lived inside.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
but that kind of.
But you don't know that. You're young.
I know, but
Yeah.
those are people that died, and I'm over here just fucking saying like, dude, I'm pretty sure like that to me. And ever since then, I'm kind of like, death is weird to me.
Dude, I would wake up. One time I woke up early and I thought if the planes were gonna crash again.
Oh, fuck.
Wow.
Yeah.
Part 2.
No, all I remember
And I'm like, wait. I told my mom, like, Mom, why aren't the planes like crashing in and stuff like that? And I thought they would at least show like the videos because they would at school, bro. They would show us the videos of the fucking planes crashing in, the people falling off. I was like in 3rd grade when the show, but then like on CNN and shit, they wouldn't show it.
When did you start seeing the 9/11 conspiracy videos?
In middle school.
Yeah,
Because
Maybe like
YouTube
around 06, right?
Because
Yeah.
YouTube was popularized
In
once I was
06,
going
07.
once I was like in 5th grade going to middle school. That's why I saw all these like conspiracy theories, like the FEMA camps.
Did you see
Shit
the one
like
where
that.
like you see the devil in the smoke?
Yeah.
Man, like,
I heard about that one.
My
Yeah.
was like going off with that
Yeah,
shit.
bro.
Like,
And they
it
would
was so
fucking
funny
Photoshop
'cause
that shit.
in the video you would see like they would show the video, they'd pause it frame by frame, and then be like here, and the red circle.
yeah. Like
The red
And they would
circle.
like they would like create it themselves, and you're like, oh my god.
they would
what
draw
the
it in with a
fuck?
red line on Microsoft Paint.
But I used to believe that shit on YouTube, like early fucking YouTube. I remember I'd search up like top 10 monsters and like, and you would see these videos of like fucking shitty ass Sasquatches and like shitty ass fucking Loch Ness monsters, and that shit was
Shout
real.
out Megalodon.
That's just not
On
real.
Tuesday,
That shit's real.
on Tuesday, I was driving to
It
work
was.
like at 5:45 in the morning.
was.
Right, I was going down. I was passing TAMU, and I saw this white creature run through the highway, and I didn't know what it was. I'm like,
Lechuza.
that's not a deer. And I just kept. And I was like, fuck. If I was going like 5 seconds faster, I would have fucking hit that thing. But then I'm thinking like, shit. I wish I fucking hit it. Because I would have known what that white creature was.
That's when the government
Yeah.
takes you away and they're
I
like, you
think
didn't see
our-
anything.
Our stream is so behind.
Our stream is lagging so bad.
Oh
We
my
barely
God.
mentioned Al Chile. The IRS auditors are fucking scary.
That's fucking funny.
Fuck.
But anyways,
I'm so sorry for the delay.
Yeah.
guys.
Megalodon did fucking exist. He might still exist though.
No.
I don't think all those.
Now,
those
maybe
are,
not, but
Those
he
are folk
did.
creatures. Remember how we were talking about?
Yeah.
We're talking about with him how like all these creatures exist. All these creatures, the people wrote down these creatures back then, so they probably existed. It's like no, it's that they were based off some animal that actually exists, and then they like magnified it.
Well,
Well,
like,
dragons were probably because they saw dinosaur fossils. Because apparently back then,
No,
the
you
dinosaur
got what
fossils
I'm-
were actually visible.
Yeah,
They
but
were
you got,
visible.
no, you got what I'm trying to say, right?
no, but
all
like the
these-
Megalodon was fucking real.
No, that's not real.
We're talking about this
Yeah, he
last time,
fucking
guys.
was.
No.
Yeah, Megalodon was real.
No, it's not.
He was real.
Yes.
It's just
it
a
was.
shark. It just like I said, they're just these shark. They probably saw a shark. and
Shark's
then-
not. Megalodon's not real anymore.
Yeah,
Not anymore.
But he probably
He
was.
was real.
Kind of like
They found
like a
Megalodon
dinosaur.
fossils.
He
Yeah.
was a dinosaur.
Where have they found megalodon fossils?
They
from?
have Megalodon
They have
fossils.
Megalodon
Megalodon
sharks, meaning big. It
No.
just means big tooth.
No, we're,
Is it is an extinct species of shark that lived approximately
Yeah,
23 to 3.6
Did
million.
he, did he
Oh,
live
I
before?
thought you meant like you're saying like if it was one creature named
Yeah, like
Megalodon.
the megalodon.
No, but that's the way that I picked it up
That-
when you were
that's-
saying
yeah,
it.
no.
Yeah.
And when I learned about it, I thought it was like the megalodon. Like there was one.
Yeah,
No,
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 that's
no.
the way that you're saying. Like if there was one.
The
Yeah,
megalodon.
No,
No.
The megalodon, what species?
Yeah.
me and
Yes.
Gus were
It's
talking-
it's a species of
That's
shark.
a species. No,
Yeah.
me and guys were talking about this shit the other day, right? And we're talking about dragons. We're talking about going back to that, right? I remember fucking Animal Planet had this documentary like in fucking 2005 about
Mermaids.
Mermaids 1. Mermaids was like 2010. Hold on. And then Dragons was like 05. But I swear to God, like I saw these documentaries. I thought they were gonna really tell us shit. Remember that Mermaids one?
Yeah.
I was like, bro, they're gonna tell us mermaids are real.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
like at the end of the
No.
episode.
It's 'cause-
Yeah.
okay. I want to talk about that for like. Oh, I know we. I don't know how much time we have
We're
left.
at an hour right now.
Okay. Well, I'll make it quick. But Animal Planet has taken a deep dive the same way
suck.
that the same way that History Channel did.
They suck now.
So back then they actually fucking had animals in shows.
The most extreme.
I love
Bro,
that
now
show.
they talk about aliens and shit.
Okay, so it all started in around 2005 when they released a documentary about dragons and how they would have.
You saw it?
No, I saw a video talking about it. I didn't see the.
But you know about it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it said they marketed it as fake. Like they told the audience, like, no, this is just like a hypothetical situation.
Yeah.
But then after that, they started putting more and more of these documentaries and not telling people that it was fake.
Yeah.
So the mermaid one, they sold it and marketed it as 100% real.
Dude, I remember getting out of school and being like, I need to go home, Mom. I need to watch the mermaid documentary.
Dude,
I was never into that shit.
I was
That's
in
weird.
high school and I was talking to this one girl and we were talking about the fucking mermaid documentary.
Yeah.
I remember I was like, dude, and what did you think about the mermaid documentary? And then when I saw it, I was so pissed.
It was
because
stupid.
You can clearly see that the mermaid is CGI. Like, dude,
They're bait-
it was
they're
really,
baiting
really
you,
bad.
bro.
Yeah, it was so stupid, and I wish I could get that time and that fucking like.
I was pissed.
The little bit of fucking hope I had back.
Yeah.
Because fuck that.
So you wasted your entire time. Where was this on the History Channel? Or?
It was on Animal Planet.
Animal Planet.
Yeah,
Oh.
you can look it up. There's apparently there's more of them.
Oh, fuck Animal Planet now. That shit's fucking extreme tree houses in Arizona. Like, like what the fuck does this have to do with Animal Planet? I want to see fucking Steve Irwin's son fucking wrestle and shit. Like,
Oh shit.
fuck
I don't
that.
know, bro.
guy's
Like,
the goat.
like the History Channel and stuff like that isn't about history. It's either like Hitler or aliens.
Yeah.
Or like
Hitler
Hitler
aliens.
aliens.
Alien
Or
Hitler.
aliens and Hitler like escaped to Argentina or some shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
yeah.
Well,
nah.
hey, we'll save that for another episode.
Damn.
I'm willing to talk about the Nazi experiments.
Oh shit! I got a really good one. Next episode, I'll talk about Stalin and his cannibal island.
Okay, you go research on that. Okay.
I researched
So
it.
it was nice seeing you all, guys. Season 5,
Here's
episode
your
8.
iPad and your
next
troll
week.
headset.
We love you. Follow us on our social
Thank
media,
you for everybody
please.
tuned in tonight. I love you. We love you.
Rest
Keep
in peace
listening.
to A-Rod and J-Lo's marriage or potential marriage. I
Keep
really wanted that
listening.
to happen.
Keep glistening. And keep listening. We love you.
And keep pissing in.
We're going out on Saturday. Meet us there.